one defeat in his 14 professional contests. He's quick, a great mover, but he needs to be busier and more dominating. Decker's long career climaxed by surprisingly winning the Northern Area Light Welterweight title in January, a fight that was voted the best fight night contest in the last series. Well, here are the highlights of tonight's welterweight contest. Barrett has the white shorts.
Seconds out, round one.
So it looks like a good test then for the self-named Black Flash, now from Glasgow, Pat Barrett, originally from Manchester, and he's boxed in America. And Jeff Decker, who's one of the best known around in the north of England, who after all these years in boxing, going right back to when he boxed Terry Marsh in the schools finals of '74, has changed his name to Connors only last week by deed poll. But for this one, it's still Jeff Decker we know. And I certainly remember him from those amateur days, and we knew him, of course, as the fight night fight of the year against Marvin Gray for the Northern Area Championship. So if anybody can give Pat Barrett, well, more than a workout, I'm sure Decker can. He's won his last 2 fights. And he did one of those against Mick Mason in Glasgow last June. In fact, he's had 11 fights in Glasgow. Well, I don't know, he's got a bit of a Nigel Benn haircut gone wrong there, Jim, Pat Barrett, I think.
Yeah, but he doesn't have anything like the same power. Same haircut, but not the same power. Good mover, a very sharp boxer, always in good shape, but sometimes a little bit negative. But I think it'll be a good idea to be negative for a couple of rounds tonight against Decker, because we've seen Decker in action, and he has a real tough nut.
Oh, he's got all the heart in the world, Decker. I've seen so many of his contests over the years. When you think in the amateurs, he fought Pat Coldell and Tony Willis, who became pro champions. But he's got very good support here, Pat Barrett, since joining the Alex Morrison camp.
I think he shook Decker with a couple of those uppercuts, good sharp punches they were, and Decker come right on to them. So he has the power when he wants to use it, so maybe this is not going to be one of his negative nights.
Apparently he showed it against Dave McCabe here, didn't he, in 2 rounds?
Yeah, McCabe up and down 3 or 4 times. That was a good performance, his best performance to date.
Oh, that left hook there. You could see that coming, but Decker didn't. It really was a stunning punch. Just by sheer instinct now, Decker trying to fight his way back. He's a game guy, but he's been in enough rough rides now.
Decker hasn't shaken the effects of those punches. He's still a little bit wobbly. He'd do well just to keep tucked up, maybe try to grab hold of Barrett as he comes in. But those were good sharp punches again.
He had a look round for a minute, then a left hook did the damage there. He's 22, but Jim, have a look at this now. Wait for the left hook to come.
Yeah, some lovely punches in that round from Barrett. That was bang on the chin. I don't know what kept Decker up, but real tough nut, but he's in a bit of trouble here. He should just be grabbing hold of Barrett here instead of trying to trade back with him. That's what there was the uppercut that shook him up badly.
Round 2. And Pat Barrett then, fast becoming a local hero. Certainly peeled off the perfect punch in the opening round there. And if maybe later in the contest, I doubt whether Jeff Decker could have recovered. Typical of Decker, though, Jim. He won't back off just because he's been nailed in the opening round.
No, but it's the first time for quite some time I've seen him wobble so badly from punches, because he really can't take a shot, and he's wobbled again there from a punch to the top of the head. I don't think Jeff, unless he thinks of something new, he's going to last too long here. Those punches are really shaking him up.
Nothing in it with the weights really, just a pound. Decker at 10.8 is that pound heavier. He's such a slippery character, Barrett, too, isn't he? And then when he unloads a punch, he's so slim looking, it doesn't look as though he's going to nail you, but there's a bit of sort of Tommy Hearns deceptiveness there, isn't there?
Yeah, well, the way I had McCabe, Dave McCabe all over the place, that shows power, because McCabe has a good chin. But Decker did manage to land quite a solid overarm right just about half a minute ago, but didn't have any effect on Barrett.
Minute to go in the second. Just trying to measure the right-hand punch there, Decker, but he's risking it walking in like that, and gets caught with a counter. And again. And he really should be trying to roll away from those, but now I'm backing off. Such a game guy, Decker. That's the thing with Barrett. It looks as though he's not going to make it, but there's enough power at the end of that punch, particularly the right hand coming in there. But strange enough, it's the left hook, that one, that did the damage in the opening round. Round 5. A bit of a slack bell there, to say the least, but I'm sure the boxers can hear it. They're the only ones that matter. So, with the left eye damaged there, Decker. Let's just see now whether he can take this fight to Barrett, but he's taken some really hard shots on the way in. First time the Black Flash had that tag, as it Roy Ankara from Ghana. He spent, or the Gold Coast as they call it then, he spent a lot of time in Scotland. He was the first one to use that name, the Black Flash from the Gold Coast. So the gum shield out, the referee threw it out. See, in America now it's almost obligatory to wear the gum shield. They say it prevents injuries. But Britain, I'm afraid, are often last in introducing these things. We actually formed the gum shield through Ted Kidd Lewis so many years ago, but the Americans now are insisting on it being in all the time, or the mouthpiece as they call it. And back to this then, as Decker really just keeps pressing in all the time. What a brave guy. You can't help being repetitious about that, because he really deserves praise for his grit. The punt picks really in sort of championship class, Barrett, doesn't he? If he puts them more together.
Yeah, very sharp puncher, and maybe Decker's just becoming a little bit desperate, leaning on and maybe pulling his head in a little bit into play. But full credit once again to Decker for courage and determination.
I would assume, Jim, that Barrett's a decent stayer, because he moves so much, he doesn't get too involved, so he can hang on to the stamina a bit.
Yeah, he's always in good shape. He fights and bursts. If he starts feeling he's breathing a little bit heavy, he gets back onto the bike again and flits around as he's doing now. He's always in good shape.
shame that one punch came in, and he won't be able to go on with that. The referee spotted that, of course, instantly, Mullen. And I wouldn't think he could possibly go on with that, the way he's looking and shaking his head. He doesn't have to consult the doctor here. No, it's all over, and Jeff Decker protesting.
Well, it had to be stopped, and I can't help thinking every time I see Jeff Decker these days that he's taking too much punishment, but you have to admire his courage. We're back with Fight Night in 2 weeks' time from the Yorkshire region. The news from the Kelvin Hall in Glasgow tonight is that Steve Boyle has made a successful first defence of his British lightweight title. From us, good night.